Well, we've still got the limit on our ChatGPT, so let's stick with Playground for a little while and build a Pong game. Let's just see what it does with this simple prompt. Our length is too short, so it's not going to get through the entire thing. We may be able to do it in pieces. What if we just click submit again? Yeah, it continues. I don't like having the temperature so high. We should probably reduce that dramatically for writing code. Let's see how it did. 5 errors. What is this quit function? Maybe it has to do with Pygame. Installing packages. That cleared up all of the issues. Wow. And when we run it, here's our Pong game. The user can move up and down. It just doesn't start. Is there a way to initialize the game? Let's decrease the temperature. This is like a randomness function. I'm not sure what ChatGPT sets it to. Probably variable depending on your input. Creative things you want a higher temperature, whereas for this we probably want a low temperature. Although I'm not opposed to a little bit of originality. This seems to be starting the code over basically from scratch. ChatGPT allows you to have a longer continuous conversation, but it doesn't recall much further than this does anyway. Here we just got what looks like the full code other than the imports. Let's see if we have to import anything new. Everything looks good. Oh, now we got a working game. The computer's up by 1. Okay. 3. How come every time there's a score it's the computer's point? Doesn't seem fair. Let's see if we can fix that. I'm going to cut that code and try to fix what we have here. We have a limited amount of space, so we don't want to run out. We need to control our space wisely. If this doesn't work well for us, we may want to change our top P. Now only the user gets points. Everything just slowed down quite a bit. Player A wins. I'm not a big fan of this game. Let's start it from scratch. Okay, we're going to have it create a Pong game in Pygame that goes to 6 points user versus computer. If the user wins, then they go to the next level, which gets harder. Okay, we got everything. Huge program here. No issues, but it doesn't seem to have needed random. Haha. That's not right. Okay, so this is so weird. Score 2, okay. Yeah, I think top P might be the issue here. So if we just try the exact same prompt and reduce top P to 0, let's see what we get. Okay, this is the full program right here. There's a few issues. We need to import math. I was hoping that having the top P be lower would fix everything, but it didn't. Okay, we'll need to change things up a bit. Let's reduce the temperature to 0. Bring up top P, I guess. Now, how can we improve this prompt? I want to win, so we're making the computer slow. This prompt is much longer and more descriptive. We'll give it a solid maximum length, but I want it to create a simple Pong game in the shortest code that has a user on the left compete against a computer on the right by using the up and down arrow keys to move the paddle. If the ball goes off the left side, the computer gets a point. If the ball goes off the right side, the user gets a point. The computer should be very slow because, again, we want to win here, so let's see what we get. It seems like right off the bat something changed in what I typed. Oh, I forgot to mention how many points it takes to win. Well, let's see what happens. 11 issues. That's no good at all. Maybe top P was good. We have another 11 issues. Why does it think it can use these functions? Let's try super short. Well, we don't have 11 issues this time. That's promising. But we also don't have a Pong game. Oh, we need the Pong icon.ping. Well, we can use any old file. And we need to name it. And let's see what happens now. Interesting. The game's going. The problem is the ball is just going in the wrong direction. I think this should double the ball speed. That looks pretty fast to me. Oh, the ball got stuck. Let's see how this plays out. Well, let's try again. I'll just take the L. Maybe there's another way we can speed up this ball. Okay, now the ball should be getting pretty fast. I think it doubles speed with each hit. We got a game here. I think I can win this thing. Close one. Uh-oh, game over. Let's try the edit feature because this game's pretty close. Here's our input. We got the game here. Instructions. What do we want to fix? Make sure ball always starts at... Let's see how this edit function works with 135 lines of code at once. Editing is free while in beta. That's great. Let's copy this and put it in here. We'll see how it went. So the code runs. I guess we'll have to play a few times, but it doesn't have the added features to speed up the ball that we put in. Let's ask it to do that too. We want to use this now as the input. Make the ball way faster. And let's say make the ball 2.5 times faster. Now we have a faster ball. I think the problem is the computer's fast too. So far we haven't had any of the events where the ball goes straight up or down, so that seems like a good fix. Let's use this as the input. Let's slow down the computer and we'll make the ball faster too. Okay, the computer looks pretty slow now. The ball's not moving that fast, but let's see how it goes. Finally, we get a point. There's some speed. Whoa. Let's see if we get right in the center. It's interesting, it just starts off really fast sometimes. We have to win at least one game before the video's over. Uh-oh. Don't call it a comeback. Okay, we lost. The game never ends. Well, that's a brutal turn of events. I really feel like with this skill, we've upgraded our OpenAI coding tremendously. We're not using ChatGPT because they conked out on us and stopped us from giving more inputs in the hour. But we moved over to OpenAI, and this editor has some really advanced skills that allowed us to create this Pong game. I think I'll certainly be using this editor more. Maybe we'll use ChatGPT to come up with the initial code and then try to fix it here. Have any suggestions for an app we should build? Drop it in the comments below.